Hi, I'm Austin from USG eCampus, and today we'll take a look at the top 10 questions that students ask about USG eCore. As you may know, eCore is the University System of Georgia's award-winning online core curriculum that you can take at any of 21 public institutions in Georgia. Institutions like Columbus State, Georgia Southern, Kennesaw State, Atlanta Metro, and all of these listed here. Question 1. Are eCore classes harder than other classes? The answer to this is not really. Here's the scoop. They cover as much material as a face-to-face class or another online class that you may take, but they're designed to be student-friendly, easy to navigate, and focused on you. You'll find a tremendous support system like you've probably never experienced before. With that said, you will need to do your part. This means logging in regularly and keeping up with assignments. Question 2. How much does an eCore class cost? Great question. Tuition for eCore classes is $159 per credit hour. This has been the same rate for several years and is actually lower than it used to be. On top of that, there are no charges for books, so save those dollars for more pizza runs. Tuition is the same for in-state and out-of-state students. Question 3. How many eCore classes can I take? Well, you can take part of your class load or all of your class load through eCore, depending on the classes that you need. There are a lot of traditional students who take face-to-face classes along with one or two eCore classes to give them more flexibility in their schedule. This is really helpful if you're an athlete, have a job, or have family obligations. You can do your work in your eCore class any time of day or night. Question 4. What's a typical class like? So, a typical class has 8 units. If you're taking a full semester class, then each unit may last up to 2 weeks. For a shorter session, each unit may just be around 1 week. I honestly preferred the shorter sessions back when I was a student, but they do move quickly. On this slide, you'll see an example of the graded assignments in a recent American literature class. Each unit will have a discussion post where you respond to a prompt, kind of like a discussion in a face-to-face class. You'll engage with other students as well. You will likely also have some sort of quiz that is often open book. Each class will also either have a proctored midterm or final, or a major project. Depending on the subject, there may also be a couple of other assignments, such as papers. Math and science classes may look a little different than this because of their hands-on nature. Either way, you will be amazed by what you will learn and how your perspectives will change. Question 5. Who teaches eCore? eCore professors represent the absolute best of the University System of Georgia and come from every institution. You may be a student at Valdosta State, but are taking a course from a professor at the University of North Georgia, Middle Georgia, or the University of Georgia. Every eCore professor goes through extensive and rigorous training on our online modality and is committed to being exceptionally responsive, timely in grading, and super cool. Question 6. Will financial aid cover eCore? You bet. eCore is not treated any differently for purposes of financial aid. It's just like any other class. Just always be aware of the impact of withdrawing from a class, whether it's eCore or not. Question 7. Will eCore classes transfer? Yes, eCore classes will automatically transfer to any other University System of Georgia institution. In most cases, they will also easily transfer to any other public institution in the United States. An English 1101 course through eCore will count the same as if you had taken it face-to-face. Our goal is always to get you closer to graduation on time or even sooner. Question 8. Can I start early on my class? I love your enthusiasm, but your class will be available to you on the first day of the semester, or later if you're taking a second session class. Enjoy your break or use the time before the semester starts to brush up on your citations, writing, math, or whatever you may need. Question 9. If you are taking a short session, 8-week eCore class, it may seem like you're already talking about your midterm after just a week or two in the class. Your midterm will usually occur a little before the halfway mark, so in a short session class, this time will come very quickly. Last question today. Can I take eCore as a transient student? This is another great question and one that I can share with my own experiences. There are a couple of situations where you might want to take eCore as a transient student. Let's say that you're at one of very few public universities that don't offer eCore. If you want to take a class or two, just apply as a transient student to one of the other institutions. Another great time to take eCore as a transient student is during the summer. When I was at the University of Alabama, I often took eCore courses during the summer when I was back in Georgia. It ended up saving me a good bit of money and kept me progressing, so I would absolutely recommend it. I hope that this has helped to answer some questions that you may have about the University System of Georgia's eCore. If there's any other questions that we can help you with, just email us at ecore@ecampus.usg.edu. Again, that's ecore@ecampus.usg.edu. We will respond to you right away. Thank you.